Welcome to 9 months to 100 kilometers. I know that it's now probably about month 13 or month 14. It's about 4 months since the 100-kilometer challenge. But I felt compelled. I really needed to share something with you because um, ever since the ultra marathon, I have to admit that I've not run. Um, yes, I took my car for its MOT and I ran back. That's a mile. And then I had to go back for it to pick it up, and that was another mile. That was the only running that I've done in the last 4 months, which I know I jokingly said that I was going to burn me trainers. I didn't actually expect to not run at all after the 100 kilometers because the previous 9 or 10 months had been 2, 3, 4, sometimes 5 times a week. I was either running or I was in the gym. And then for the last 4 months, I've done absolutely nothing. All 8 toenails that I've lost have grown back. I think I lost about 2 stone in total. I've probably put on nearly half a stone of that back through just inactivity, through no activity, through not doing anything, which just makes me really think about this SMART first acronym that kind of was the big summary, the big coming together of all of my I guess lessons from the 9 month to 100-kilometer journey. And so I really wanted to just share this because something strange happened just a few days ago. I put my running trainers on. And there was, I think, one reason why I did this. I was in a conversation with somebody on LinkedIn, just reconnecting with somebody after a while, and they said to me that they'd just done I think the Marine Corps Marathon in Washington, and he shared a picture, and it was him holding his medal with Washington behind him. And the day after, I put my running trainers on and went for a run. I mean, I stupidly said I was going to go for a half marathon. I ended up doing about 7.5 miles, but it was slower than I was running 4 months ago. It was more painful than just 4 months ago. It was, I mean, my recovery afterwards, my legs were really achy. I only ran 7 miles. Um, 4 months ago, I ran 62 miles in a single day. 4 months later, I ran 7 miles and it was harder. I mean, just saying that out loud sounds ridiculous, but there's something in this word, in this consistency word. Um, and and I've just been completely inconsistent for the last 4 months. I mean, non-existent would probably be a better description of it. But yeah, so non-existent in terms of training for the last 4 months. And then a few days ago, put the running shoes on, did 7 miles. It was hard. It was painful. It was slower. My nipples were chafed. My legs were aching, and it just really has been a really reflective period since. The reason why I've not done any running is because I believe that I've not got anything to aim for. I've not got any reason. I've not got any. If we think about the SMART acronym, I have not got a SMART goal based on my definition of SMART. So strategic, meaningful, ambitious, real, and targeted. There is no SMART goal. And seeing John, it was, who shared the picture, seeing him, that just like kind of lit a little fire in me that I needed to do something, get out there. And so I might need to, I don't, not might need, I do need to redefine a new SMART goal that's a physical one. I've got them for other things, but I've not got a physical one. So without a goal, I have had no motivation or no reason to actually get up and run. So people say, don't they, that habits are formed over 21 weeks or whatever. My running was not a habit. It was the goal that was dragging me forward. It's nothing automatic in me that was making me run. It was the fact that I had a goal to achieve that actually made me consistent. And so it wasn't habitual. And as soon as the goal went, the reason went, and me running went. And then because of that, and because of the deterioration, what's the right word? In my, I guess, my physical ability, in just 4 months, it then made a 7-mile run really difficult, really challenging, and the recovery really painful as well. And so I think no matter what goal you set yourself, think about what happens the day after the goal and what you need to do to keep going. So I need to create a new physical SMART goal, but I just thought it was an interesting reflection 4 months on after delivering against my most ambitious target and goal that I've ever set myself. And then 4 months after, I've just reverted back to how I was 12 months ago, which is a shame, but it is a little bit unexpected because I thought I might just actually carry on running. I might carry on jogging. I might do a little bit, but I haven't done because that's the power, the importance of having a goal and making it a meaningful goal and something to strive and achieve for. So that's my reflection. Because of that lack of consistency, I really struggled when I did 7 miles. So I need to create a SMART goal, physical one, and then be more consistent and intentional with my physical activity. There you go. I've said it. And that's just my little reflection 4 months on. There should be no more of these. There should be no more episodes of this. I just thought that was an interesting little reflection 4 months after the 9-month challenge and just what happened to me after removal of a goal. There you go. Hope that's helpful for you. And that really just, for me, hit home the importance of that goal, making it strategic, making it meaningful, making it ambitious, but making it real and also targeted as well. Because as soon as that goal's gone, is there any reason to carry on doing what you're doing? Especially if you think it's habitual. It's not habitual. And a lot of the cues or the triggers, I mean, every cue and trigger is internal. And so if we think about the habit loop just for a second, the habit loop is cue, routine, reward. My routine was anchored to an emotional trigger, not to an observed trigger, or not to something that I've heard. It was a purely internal cue and trigger. The thought of the end race, destination, the reason why I'm doing it, all of those things were the triggers for me completing my activity. As soon as that cue or that trigger removed the goal, then my routine then stopped. So cues and triggers do not have to be external. They do not have to be audible. They do not have to be visible. For me, it was all about internal. And when I thought about the thing that I was doing, the journey that I was on, the destination that I was trying to achieve, that was my cue and trigger to get me running shoes on and go. The minute that then went, then so did me training. So cues, triggers, creating habits, it's about internal and external motivations and things to get you going. There you go. Have yourself an amazing, amazing week, or for however long it may be until we meet again. Take care.